Good morning to everyone. My project title is Energy and Latency Efficient XML Dissemination Scheme for Mobile Computing on Lineage Encoding. Abstract. Here we are going to define a novel unit structure called Gnode for streaming XML data in the wireless environment. It exploits the benefit of structure indexing and attribute summarization that can integrate relevant XML element into a group. It provides a way for selective access of their attribute value and text content. A lightweight and effective encoding scheme is being proposed called Lineage Encoding to support evaluation of predicates and Twig Pattern Queries over the stream. The Lineage Encoding scheme represents the parent-child relationship among XML element as a sequence of bit string called lineage code and provides a basic operators and functions for effective Twig pattern query processing at mobile clients. Extensive experiment using real and synthetic dataset demonstrate our scheme outperforms conventional wireless XML broadcasting methods for a simple path queries as well as complex Twig pattern queries with a predicate condition. This is architecture diagram. Here we are going to see this is a client side content retrieval diagram. Existing system. Client passes a request to a server to get the appropriate record. Conventional XML query processing methods are mainly used in wired systems such as native XML DBMS and a publisher subscriber system. In broadcasting, few are considered as a XML streaming. The performance of our scheme by conducting extensive experiments using both the real dataset and synthetic datasets. Proposed system. The server can support a massive number of mobile clients without additional cost, that is scalability. The broadcast channel is shared by many clients, that is the effective utilization of bandwidth. The mobile clients can retrieve data without sending request message that consumes much energy. Software requirements: Windows XP, JDK 1.6, Android 2.1, Structs 2 and all. Hardware requirements: hard disk 40 GB, RAM 512 MB, processor Pentium 3 above. Literature survey. Literature survey. This is based on the broadcast disk data management for asymmetric communication environments. Here we are going to see client initiate data transfer by sending a request to server is called as a pull-based. Pull-based system are poor match for the asymmetric communication environment. To address their incompatibility, we propose a broadcast disk. Server continuously and repeatedly broadcast data to the clients. Next we are going to see the paper 3. This is based on efficient filtering of XML documents for a selective dissemination of informations. Here, process of filtering and delivering based on the user interest is referred to as selective dissemination of information called SDI. XML fit for a SDI because it's rapidly gaining a popularity as a mechanism for sharing and delivering information among organization, business and use on internet. Next paper we are going to see on holistic Twig joins. Here we are going to see a holistic Twig joins approach for matching XML query Twig patterns. Twig pattern queries has two or more path conventions. It involves element selection satisfying complex patterns in the tree structured XML data. Modules. Here we are going to explain this: XML creation manipulation, lineage encoding and XML dissemination, query tree formation and content retrieval, etc. Here first we are going to see a model called XML creation and manipulation. An XML document can represent as a root, ordered and labeled tree. We use XPath as a query language. XPath query are selected by both. Next module is lineage encoding and XML dissemination. Here we are going to see a novel algorithm, lineage encoding and wireless XML stream generation. Next module we are going to see is query tree formation and content retrieval. Here we are going to see about simple path query processing and Twig pattern query processing. Use case diagram, sequence, activity diagram, collaboration, data flow diagram, data flow diagram level 1, data flow diagram level 2, screenshot. This is the main profile, XML manipulation, XML dissemination. Our browse and store profile, we are going to update a XML file. XML dissemination, we are going to choose the file to broadcast. Structure indexing. Next, lineage encoding. G nodes. XML dissemination, we are going to choose a file to broadcast and update and store. XML update. This is the XML update. We can update the data, the file which we are updated. Reference.